Welcome to Syria, the prison everyone had been talking about. Its dark secrets were finally exposed on December 8, 2024. This prison was one of the most infamous in the world, and it was run by mafia groups.
The victory and the success. Thank God we're now safe. Peace has returned to us by God's grace, and our country is back.
There was a pharmaceutical factory in Damascus that was involved in organized crime, intimidation, torture, and murder. Now hit the like button below and subscribe to this channel as we continue. This place was known for being one of the worst prisons in the world. Many people were still missing, and their families were left with only questions. When people passed by the road, they wouldn't dare to look at the prison because of the heavy security. The prison was built in 1987, and it was considered one of the harshest prisons under the Syrian regime. The prison had many gates and walls, and it was heavily guarded. The holes in the walls seemed to tell stories of the bad things that had happened inside. The prison was designed to be impossible to escape from. It was a place where people were tortured and killed. God have mercy. There were underground cells in the prison, and it had 3 floors. The prison was built to torture and eliminate anyone who opposed the regime. People were held in solitary confinement, and it was a terrifying place. You won't believe this. There were no lights, and people were left to suffer. Imagine being trapped in a cell like this, with no idea what was happening outside. You were completely alone, and you didn't know what would happen to you. This prison was known as the human slaughterhouse, and it was a place where many people were tortured and killed. The prison had dormitories, and you had to pass through many gates to get out. It would soon become a museum, a reminder of the bad things that had happened there. The prison had many floors, and all the cells looked the same. There were many missing people, and their families were still looking for them. Please stay tuned as we drive to the most important part of this story.
My nephew was here, and so was my cousin.
Since when?
For 15 years, he was a doctor.
In the prison, there was a hidden room with a device used to dispose of bodies. It was a horrific reminder of what had happened there. The prison was one of many in Syria that were notorious for torture and abuse. Syria prison was one of the worst prisons in Syria. Many people had been killed or tortured there, and it was a place of great suffering. A human rights organization estimated that hundreds of thousands of people had been killed or disappeared since the revolution began in 2011. Hope you found this interesting. Please drop your comments in the comment section below. See you in the next video.